Good morning, beautiful people. Good morning. How are you this morning? It is Monday. It's a miracle working, marvelous money making Monday. Come on, you guys, get your coffee, your tea, your water, your orange juice, and a little bit of me this morning. It's getting a little cool. In a minute, I'm gonna be getting ready to take this little live on into the inside. Um, So this morning, I have our affirmations not only just for the weekend and today, but life loves you card and a card from the fairy tale. So if you open up these two wonderful things on your face this morning, you've already started out with the blessing for today. And so my prayer for you is that you continue on to receive blessings throughout the day, no matter how big or how small. But not only that, that you're able to recognize some of those blessings so that you can be humble and grateful, so the universe will open up and pour out more blessings and you have room enough to receive. So good morning, cousin Nikki. Good morning, Kay. Good morning, beautiful ladies. Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody weekend? I hope you guys took the opportunity to do some self-care and take care of yourself over the weekend. I absolutely did. Even though I worked the whole weekend, I still took the opportunity to take care of myself. And so with that being said, I am not gonna even hold you guys that long today. Because life been around here life. So I got a dentist appointment today, and I'm really usually honest with y'all. And so, um, please don't nobody take it the wrong way because this not has nothing to do with anybody on this line. But over the last couple of days, and maybe just over the weekend, I've been feeling a little unappreciated, and it has nothing to do with you guys. Um, and I was feeling a particular way about that. And I got up this morning and I meditated on that thing, and they said, "Hey, um, I know that you feeling this way, but it's okay that you feeling unappreciated because we appreciate everything that you do for us. So it doesn't matter if human people recognize the stuff that you do for them. Sometimes you have to just be grateful that hey, they know that I'm doing it from my heart and that that I'm in a good spot with it. And so I had to just be grateful for the stuff that I'm doing. I get it. Yep, Miss K, because we do so much sometimes for others. And a simple, that's why I tell you guys, sometimes just a simple thank you. It's not that I'm looking for monetary things or anything like that. Sometimes just a simple thank you is enough to, it's suffice enough, it's enough payment for anything. But people don't have the common courtesy sometimes to even tell you thank you, as if you as if they deserve your energy, as if the stuff that you give to them or the extra stuff that you put in for the things that you do is they deserve it, or they feel like um, that's something that they suppose. I appreciate you guys, Miss K, because you guys are absolutely amazing and y'all keep me lifted up during the week. So that's not an issue ever here because we don't allow that kind of stuff on this line, anyways. But yeah, it's definitely it's definitely it gets a little tiresome, and then I have to check myself because sometimes I want to respond and act a certain way, and they like, don't you do that. Because you know what? At the end of the day, you did what you were supposed to do from the bottom of your heart, which is absolutely the truth. And if I was looking for praise for it, I should have asked for the praise ahead of time, because some people just not gonna give it to you. Good morning, Miss Wanda. Good morning, beautiful. I hope that you are feeling okay. I've been praying for you, sweetheart. And so with that being said, all is in divine order, and I'm gonna shake that little feeling off, and I'm just gonna start to be a little bit more careful about the people that I give my energy to and I help out. I absolutely love helping people. I do, and I get so many blessings from it. But like I said, some people jump on the bandwagon and they catch a blessing, and maybe that's God's way of just doing it and giving them a blessing that they probably wasn't gonna get anyways. Because guess what? They probably wouldn't have got it had they not been a part of something else. I'm just saying. So um, our affirmations for the weekend says the Saturday one says, I'm a radiant being enjoying life to the fullest. I am a radiant being enjoying life to the fullest. I am. I am radiant. I shine. I try to enjoy my life as much as I possibly can. And that is to the fullest. I can't take nothing with me. And that's so funny because I had a whole lot of death stuff going on this weekend. As you guys, y'all know what I do for a living. Um, so I had a whole lot of things dealing with death over the weekend, which made me look at even my mom, myself, and situations. And it started some really deep conversations between me and my friends, or whatever the case may be, because death is inevitable. It's gonna happen. And so sometimes we don't be ready, but we are too often store up money, and I don't know why they got me talking about this, but we store up money into stuff that, guess what, when you pass, your kids gonna throw it in the garbage, or they gonna give it away, or whatever the case may be. And so the funny thing is that we were talking about the homes. So I was discussing with my brother how to secure the homes, and where not just one child has control over anything or whatever. And so we were all into that conversation. But the whole thing is that a lot of times we invest money, and this is why we're not rich too sometimes, because we invest money in the stuff, just like I just said, stuff. It's just stuff. And yeah, it is good stuff for us at the moment because we want it. But at the end of the day, our children are going to throw it in the garbage. And I think about that even after my granny, how we had to go and clean out the house, and all of those sharp clothes, because I can't fit them. And I don't think any of the grandkids could fit them either. All we could do was give them away to the Salvation Army or something. But she spent pretty decent money on those clothes or whatever. We could have took a chance and had a yard sale or whatever, but that's a whole lot of another work and stuff like that. So if I'm hitting on something, you guys, maybe you should start to think about those particular things. Sometimes we just put more money into stuff that we shouldn't be putting our money into, because it's gonna go in the garbage anyways. I do it. I'm talking to myself because I do it all the time. I spend money on stuff that don't even matter. And then when I got to spend big bucks on something, I'm second guessing it because I'm like, oh my God. Yep. I shop online. I be looking and I be like, yep, nope, Teresa, stop. I have to stop myself because a lot of this stuff we don't need. And we store up a lot of stuff like squirrels, and it don't be food. We store up a lot of stuff and we don't need it. Just saying. Our affirmation for yesterday says, I never tell my friends how to live. Instead, I simply set a positive example. I am absolutely loving this. I never tell my friends how to live. Instead, I simply set a positive example. That is exactly what it is. And you know what? I'm going to take a picture of this and just put it right on the page or something, because that's what it is with me. I don't tell people how to live. I'm not judging you on how you live, what you got going on. None of that. None of that. I just try to set an example. When I get on here on this live, I just try to set an example and show you how the things work, how your intuition work, how you can use your guides, your goddesses, your spirit guides and stuff like that. That's it. And just try to set a positive example. That's all I can do. And so I'm accepting and receiving that, and I hope you guys are too. Yeah, and you have been. You have been. You know what, cousin Nikki? So, let me tell you something. And I don't know what this means, but I'm definitely going to say it because I didn't think about it until just right now. I had this dream last night. Matter of fact, it had to be this morning because I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning and I dozed back off. And I had this dream about you, cousin Nikki, and your daddy and your dad. So the dream was, I come to visit and I walk in the house and me and you are chitting it up, and your dad is laying on the couch right there. And he says, "Oh, so you just don't see me over here on this couch?" And I jumped on top of him and gave Rudy the biggest hug. And I said, "Well, I'm just going to lay here right next to him and just keep on talking to Nikki." And I don't know what that means, sweetheart, but the dream was so clear. And he was just sitting there with his bald head self, looking all chocolate and handsome. But that was the dream I had at 4 o'clock this morning. So decipher that, Nikki. Now. And y'all, look, you got to get rid of stuff. That's me. I'm over here trying to get rid of stuff because I got to downsize, and you don't realize the stuff that you done accumulated in a damn year, the stuff that I done bought, that I got to, downsize some of this stuff to get ready to leave here. And it's stuff that I don't even really need. It's stuff I didn't spend money on that I really didn't need. And I'm just trying to save you guys a couple of bucks. Me too. Yeah, okay. And so our affirmation for today is I go out in nature and enjoy this beautiful day. I go out in nature and enjoy this beautiful day. It's raining here in Detroit. I don't know how it is in Alabama. My mom said it was raining a little in Texas or whatever the case may be, but nonetheless, I am going to enjoy the day, the weather. I'm going to enjoy this breeze. I'm going to enjoy everything about today because it's Monday. It's the beginning of the week, but it's the beginning of the beginning because we start over every day. And so I'm going to go out and I'm going to enjoy my day. Regardless of whatever I got going on. Yeah, I know, Miss Wanda, you going through that stuff looking crazy. Like, what in the world is all of this stuff? And you got stuff hid in the back of the closet that you ain't know you had. And you be like, oh my goodness. And then you figure out, I don't want to take all this stuff with me. Let me tell you something. My mama got a collection of t-shirts. Please, I know she got about 200 t-shirts that she then collected from all over the world. People bring her back t-shirts and shot glasses. See what I'm saying? And this is why I'm saying this. I know that those t-shirts are near and dear to her. And while she's still here on this earth, I'm going to try and make her go and weed out some of those t-shirts and maybe make a blanket or something out of the t-shirts for her or something. But she needs to get rid of some of that stuff. Some of it I started to dry rot. She been collecting t-shirts as long as I can remember, you guys. But if she passed, who gonna keep them t-shirts? I don't want them. I got too many t-shirts of my own. You see what I'm saying? Sometimes we just foolishly just throw our money out there. I'm just saying. They said stop doing that. If you want to save your money, stop foolishly spending it like that. I'm just okay. It's just me this morning. I got it. Hmm. I can do it. It says trust that you can do it. I can do it. It says in times of trouble, remember this. Who you think you are cannot handle this challenge, but who you really are can and will. And so trust that even in the midst of the situations that you have going on, even in the midst of the things that you doubt, they said the person that you think you are can't handle this challenge, but the person that you are got it. Because you're going to lace up them shoes and you're going to pull up them big girl drawers or whatever the case may be, and you're going to get it popping regardless. So trust that you can do this. I can do this. I can get myself together and figure out how I'm going to get to Arizona. I can do this. Trust that you can do it. Because believe me, if you want it, you're going to do it. Now, I'm just saying, if you want it really bad, you're going to do it anyway. So trust that you can do it. The phone going off over here, the dog's barking, and I feel absolutely amazing today, you guys. Whoa, whoa. Ah, look at there. So as I'm talking to you guys, and I never usually reach over and get the phone. So here again, I'm gonna tell y'all about this little spectacular September, because this is what we do, right? Because I'm waiting to hear what spectacular that happened to you. Okay. And so as I'm talking to you guys, I get a text message from my friend that says, "Hey, our paperwork for our property just came in." Spectacular September. I just was speaking to you guys about that. You will. You will. Everything will be in divine order. Good morning, Miss Dow. Good morning, beautiful. Every Okay, so I didn't even see this card jump off the deck. But here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh, okay. So we got the five of summer. This jumped out the deck. As I was talking to you guys, this jumped out the deck. The five of summer. It says, trust that there is a reason for everything that happens. Remove yourself from negative emotions of others, focusing on that which frightens or worries you. Okay. And then we got the King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now, and an unexpected supporter of your cause. Definitely gonna give you this five of summer because it jumped out the deck as I was talking to you guys. So, I'm a little curious about that. The five of summer. It says there's much serene beauty in life. However, that kind of tranquility may be overlooked when you're fixated on things that make you unhappy. It says there's much serene beauty in life. However, that kind of tranquility may be overlooked when you're fixated on things that make you unhappy. When you focus your attention on stuff that make you unhappy, when you're trying to fix problems that make you unhappy. It says release negative situations and return to your own inner peace. Because I promise you, 90% of the time when we start to process what we're going through, a lot of the stuff ain't even our stuff. You worry about your kids' stuff, you worry about your spouse stuff, you worry about your parents' stuff, you worry about everybody else's stuff. A lot of stuff is not our stuff. And so they say, hey, you're going to need to have some inner peace, because what we do is we fight against people. We have to fight with our parents to get them to do the stuff that we need them to do, especially if they elderly and they want their mind going somewhere else. And my mom, I'm talking about my mama anyways, because she do her own thing. We have to fight against our children because we're trying to teach them the right way to go while they want to hop, skip, and jump and do their own thing. So at the end of the day, they said, hey, you have to stop some of that, get you some inner peace, because you don't got no control over that. So you beating yourself up trying to control stuff that you really don't have no control over. We ain't got no control over these grown children. We don't have no control really over our grown parents. We just try. We just try sometimes. As bad as I want my mom to stop drinking Kool-Aid, because that's her kicker, um, she could possibly be on the verge of being a diabetic. Baby, I can't stop her from drinking Kool-Aid. Okay? I want her to stop. We've been trying to get her to stop for years, at least the last couple of years. That don't make me love her any different or anything like that. But I know that it is taking a toll on her health drinking this Kool-Aid. But baby, she said, hey, I give up anything else. I ain't giving up the Kool-Aid. What I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? Right. Go in and give me some inner peace about that. See what I'm saying? I'm gonna get some peace about that. I'll sit up here and argue with my mama about her drinking Kool-Aid. That's just like if somebody tells somebody, hey, you keep smoking them cigarettes, you know you're gonna die. They already know. It's on them on whether they want to change or not. It says make sure your thoughts are thoroughly focused on optimistic outcomes. Envision the present and the future that you want to manifest and forget about the past because you can't change nothing back there anyways. So they say, hey, why don't you just focus on what you got going on right now and focus on what's ahead of you? So yeah, I probably want my mom to do X, Y, and Z. And I give her little kickers. Hey, when you go to the store, buy them little packs of Crystal Light that you can put in a water bottle and she'll try it. She still ain't gave up the Kool-Aid. Okay. But I'm going to keep on trying to manifest her giving or kicking that taste out her mouth. I'm not dwelling on the past. I'm worried about her future. It says, if you need to mourn a loss, don't hesitate to reach out to those around you and those around you who love you and can help you to recover in a healthy way. So if you are mourning the loss of a loved one, if you're mourning the loss of a relationship, reach out to people that love you. Have a conversation. Talk to them because they love you. They're going to talk about it anyways. All too often what happens with people that are in mourning or grief or stuff like that, they feel like they are burden on people and they don't want to talk about the situation because they talked about it so many times before and they feel like, hey, if I keep on bothering my friend with this, she don't really want to hear this. But the whole thing is that sometimes that's in your mind. I don't mind hearing it. If it's going to help you out, I don't mind hearing it. See how you talk yourself out of even getting help? Because we just think our friends don't want to hear it. I don't bother you because I don't think you want to blah blah blah. You don't think I wanna. You took my decision away from me when you start thinking for me. See what I'm saying? See how we do that so easily? Well, I don't think Teresa want to blah blah blah. I don't because the way Teresa live, I don't think Teresa got no money. See how you just took my choices away from me? Most of the time, if people don't want to be bothered with you, they don't answer the phone. They just don't answer the phone. So stop shooing your friends away and thinking that they don't want to be bothered because you got something going on. They can help you to get through whatever it is you're going through. It says remove yourself from the negative emotions of others because their problems, their negative problems and stuff ain't yours. Melodramatic people and situations foster feelings like regret and anxiety, which don't help you live the life you desire. Don't worry, brighter days are around the corner. The fairy appears clearly worried by I'm going to pick the card up, by what is just out of view on the card. She's ready to take flight when perhaps a time of contemplation would serve her better. So it says, learn how to forgive your past mistakes and getting something positive out of a challenging situation, seeing all the possibilities. And that's what I had to do over the weekend. I had to talk myself out of, because you guys know that we had this particular thing going on with court and blah, 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 this and this. And I thought that I had friends. I thought that people particularly cared about me. But I noticed that this weekend, people are just people. And they are exactly what they display to be. Now, here it is. I told you guys, my daughter has been chasing this young lady, trying to get her motorcycle back. And come Sunday morning, yesterday morning, I get on Facebook and see the young lady on the motorcycle at my clubhouse. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. That's where that feeling of unappreciative, all of the, yeah, that's where that came from. And so they said, that is why this card just said, don't worry about it, sweetheart. It says she is ready to take flight when perhaps a time of contemplation would serve her better. So they said, don't worry about what's happening right here. I know right in your face, you like, I could slap out of somebody right now. They said, don't worry about that, because we going to do some work in the background where you're going to be victorious. Your daughter will be victorious on the other end of this. Because let me tell you what could have happened. What if somebody to call me, I'd have went on down there, I'd have had the police involved. They didn't want me to mess up their good things. So they worried about their party versus us getting our property back. You understand what I'm saying? See how people think? They don't care nothing about us getting the property back. They don't want us to mess up their party. What's more important? What are you loyal to? But people show you all the time. And the funny thing is that it's on you to believe them. And I have been told you guys that I stopped messing around. So that's why I wasn't at the party. That's why she felt comfortable to go down there or whatever the case may be, because I don't mess around like that. But guess what? I done gave 30 years to something of my life, to something that people don't even respect. Look at there. Loyalty out the door. They don't care. What are you doing? And so I know that sometimes every now and then some of the motorcycle people jump on here or whatever the case might be. I said what I said. And I don't think nobody gonna check me. I don't lie. I don't get on here and lie. Because I know that guess what? People can always go back and say, hey, go on and watch her lie. Go watch it. Go run and tell that. Because I've showed loyalty to people that definitely will not show it to me. And I got a taste of that this weekend. 30 years of giving my dedication to somebody that they keep slapping me with, we don't care. Okay, I completely understand. I completely understand. Yeah, they don't have the morals that went out the window, all kind of stuff. Girl, please. And I'm okay with that, because I'm going to take this King of Spring right here that we got, and I'm gonna move forward because I've been victorious in everything that I do. So guess what? They love me so very much. They said they gonna give me innovative, inspiring, wise, theatrical ideals, baby, because they know I like to show out. They know I like to show out. They say a financial windfall. Your leadership skills are needed. Now, this was funny because they needed me, even in the midst of what they did, the party that they was having, the funeral that they was, you heard me, the funeral that they was having. Okay, y'all got it. They needed me. And then at the end of needing me, they pooped on me too. Just like babies, when you have a fresh baby, no diaper on them, you say, hey, they need you to. Yeah. And then they'll shit on you too. So don't worry about it. It says an unexpected supporter of your cause. Let's get it. It says an inspiring leader, the king of spring, is charismatic and bold, with a flair for the dramatic. That probably was me. Here it is this weekend, because I told you I don't be sitting here lying. I wanted to go ahead and go on the show out and act my color and all kind of stuff. And they said, sit down. They listen, my guys talk to me. They real loud and proud about their voice. They said, hey, what you doing? Sit down right now. It was like you don't go down there, you don't mess around, you don't do something, and then how you gonna get out of here? How you gonna do this right here? You gonna do the stuff you need to do, and you gonna get in trouble and be spending money trying to get out of trouble. Will you figure it out, or you gonna let us work it out? Teresa, you gonna let us work it out? Yep, I'm gonna let them work it out. It says he is probably a leader in whatever industry he has chosen. I'm definitely a leader, but don't be surprised if you also see him in a local community theater in a starring role. He does like the spotlight. They are talking about the King of Spring. This king is innovative and motivational, and he can lead people to do great things. He loves his family and is therefore quite the father figure. His warm and charming nature makes him very approachable, and he is willing to provide you with wise counsel. Just don't upstage him. He wants to be the center of attention, and if you attempt to share his spotlight, you'll quickly find yourself standing alone. That is so funny because I'm gonna tell you guys that, and I don't care about sharing the spotlight, but I told people that I exit the premises so quick on people now. They be talking, and I said I will walk right on. They said you find yourself standing alone. That's me because I will walk. I be like, hey, yeah, 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 out the door. Good morning, brother. I be gone. I see you later. Bye bye. hmm It says the king stands to show that he's ready to take action. His throne is adorned with a golden lion to show courage. Next to it is a pair of beehives indicating his diligence to what he got going on. I know, right? It says a financial windfall, unexpected supporter of your cause, public speaking, promotions, or advancement in your career. We are definitely moving forward. Definitely moving forward. And like I said, because there is finna be a sit down period. It's finna get cold. You'll start to slow down. You'll start to critique and do little stuff that you need to do in your business, in your job, in your career. You'll start to hone in on those things. People are starting back to school. Those are sit down moments. And so we are planting seeds as well. But we finishing up some stuff that we got going on. So the whole thing is that when they tell you to focus on you, they mean focus on you. They mean don't allow people to come around and upstage you or whatever the case may be, because you're gonna find yourself by yourself. Not talking about you, I'm talking about whoever try to come and upstage you. Simply walk away. Good day, Miss Alex. Good day. How are you? Simply just walk away. Just hey, listen. You want this stage, you can have it, but it ain't big enough for both of us. I'm gonna move around. And that's why I said I exit the premises so quick. I be talking there and walking, yop, 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 and I no boop. They be like, she done left already. Went to a party. I was talking, and I was down the street by the time they knew it. I was gone. When I feel like the atmosphere is not conducive for me, if I don't feel like I'm getting the connection I need, the energy that I need to keep moving in that particular atmosphere, I move around. I don't go. I won't do it. Don't call me late, because I'm gonna tell you no. I that's just me. I try not to be so spontaneous. I don't like spontaneous stuff. But I definitely want to accept any financial windfalls that they gonna give. I'm accepting all the work that I did. I worked all weekend, you guys, and I ain't working the house like I went to work all weekend. All weekend. I'm grateful for the financial windfall. I'm grateful for that, for being able to have my money to go to Vegas, to pay my bills, to pay my car note, to pay, you know what I'm saying? I have everything everybody else have minus the house note right now. And I'm grateful for all of that. And it's so funny that, in the midst of some of the stuff that we have going on, that if you just stop and say, you know what, I know I'm having a problem with this right now, but guess what? I'm so grateful. I'm grateful that I ain't where I was with it yesterday. I'm grateful that I don't even have an attitude about seeing the stuff that I seen on Facebook yesterday. I'm grateful for them working with me. I'm grateful for all the stuff that I have done and the stuff I'm looking forward to the stuff that I'm doing and I want to do. But I have to learn how to let go of my past too. That goes with that shadow work. You got to learn how to let that stuff go. You can't live back there no more. We done ran across people and you be like, hey, they still live in 1988. They still want their music banging with some fat ass wheels and all. Who doing that? They are, because they stuck back there. They really liked it back there. And they don't want to move forward. And you run across a lot of people like that don't want to move. They get comfortable in that spot and they don't want to move. Just like when they transitioned us from having these house phones digital to we had landlines. The landline was to work just in case everything else went out. Guess what? Your house phone go off when your lights go out now. So what's a landline for? I'm just saying. So even in the moments when you don't, and I was stuck in the landline, that's why I'm talking junk about myself. Because I believed in keeping a house phone because that's what my granny used to tell me. Hey, you keep a house phone no matter what, Teresa, so people can contact you, even if the lights go out, blah, 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 this and this. You can get, and that was absolutely true. It is not true anymore, sweetheart. Let your lights go out. Guess what? Your phone is out too because it's digital. It ain't a landline no more. So if you paying for it, it ain't gonna work just like your cell phone ain't. So I'm just saying. And that goes all the way back to us eliminating some of the bills that we have that we pay for no reason. Stuff that we have in our homes for no reason. And I'm guess I'm saying that because like I said, I'm cleaning out my house trying to figure out stuff to throw away. And I got too much shit to throw away that I done accumulated within a year and a half of being here. Spending money on shit you really don't need. That's why we can't save money. That's why you can't go on them trips that you want to go on sometimes. Because guess what? We choose to have these shoes, these clothes, and a lot of them clothes we don't even wear. I got clothes that I'm looking at that I probably ain't going to wear and haven't wore, but I've been toting them damn clothes around with me from Texas to Detroit, from Detroit to Florida. Yeah, all that. Clean that stuff up so that you can make room. Because, like I said, when we go, people don't cherish the same stuff that we cherish, so they're going to throw your stuff in the garbage anyway. So, it was an eye opener this morning on this marvelous, miraculous Monday, money making Monday. I want you guys to have a wonderful day because you guys are great and you're doing great. And just because um, you have situations and troubles, they said, hey, trust that you can do all things and that everything will be. Quit playing on me right now. Quit playing, cause you too. I got stuff with tags on it, and I'm sick of myself. I don't get on here. I ain't talking junk about y'all. I'm talking junk about myself. I'm sick of myself going to spend my money because I just wore a dress that I bought last year. Bought the dress last year. Looked at it on. I was like, oh, it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. And I went up there. I said, this thing been hanging in my closet for over a year with the tag still. Put the dress on. Just put the dress. I had to make myself put the dress on. And then when I wore it, I started thinking to myself, Teresa, how many times you gonna wear this damn thing? Mm, I'm just saying. You guys are doing amazing. And it's just some stuff that we gotta clean up. It's okay. They ain't say, hey, you gotta rush and do it today. They said just be cognizant that it gotta be done. Some stuff we gotta throw out. Some stuff we gotta let go. Some stuff it's time to release that stuff. And if you can make some money off of it, then sell it. Absolutely. because you're moving on to better stuff. So just take it as, hey, I'm selling my garbage so that I can move on and get more garbage, however you want to look at it. But do something, because you guys have stuff, just like I got stuff that I'm holding on to that I probably don't need to hold on to. I need to let some of this stuff go so that I can get the better stuff or the stuff that I really want, because I'm just holding on to stuff. And so today is an absolutely wonderful day. Take the opportunity to go out and breathe, take a walk, meditate, whatever it is you need to do to get you some peace. I love you guys so very much. And if it's the universe's willing, I will definitely see you guys for the card of the day tomorrow. So go out and catch your blessings. Yes. Say that again. Gotta out with the old, in with the new. You gotta get rid of the old stuff so you can get some new stuff. If you don't, you just gonna have an old cluttered up house with a whole bunch of junk in it, and then they ain't gonna be able to find you inside of there. So I'm just saying, pick your poison. I love you guys so very much. I'll see you tomorrow for the card of the day. Bye bye.